Okay, so then we've got, as part of this urban makers market, so we're here at Berkeley and King Street East, and you'll see the urban makers market, right? And so that's here. And so let me just find the address. It's called Urban Makers Market. What's the address of the street? What's the address of the building?
300 King Street East.
300 King Street East. Perfect. Right, so this market, thank you. And so attached to it is a food truck. And then somebody else is promoting some other things that are going on here. But I think Pride Toronto has an office here as well. But they've got this food truck that I think is run by our people. Yeah, Mob Seafood. And I want to know what their different things are. And there's somebody here who's buying stuff, right? Got our people. And I want to go see what the menu is. I love seeing our people come through. And this brother, brilliantly, looks like he probably does some kind of something. Right? Just seeing, black people. It's just about seeing black people walking around, beautiful. MOB Seafood. Hi. I like to feature black-owned businesses around town, and you look like you're a black-owned business because I see black people.
Yeah.
So tell me about your business.
So this is Mob Seafood in Tings. We started May 2020 in the heart of COVID. Started from home doing orders on the weekends, and then it kind of evolved into this business that I really wanted to create for my children and myself. And with unfortunate passing of George Floyd, it just made us realize how important generational wealth was. Yeah. So that's why I really wanted to create a business for like my kids and hopefully grandkids to take on. So we've been doing well. We started our food truck last year, July. This is our first full season, so we're very excited.
Wonderful.
And yeah, we're just trying to evolve, learn, apply skills that we've learned from corporate world into now building our own brand and hopefully expanding throughout the GTA and beyond. So that's really the goal, and it's been great. We've connected to our community, other communities through it. It's really just given us a great perspective how amazing Toronto really is. I think we're blessed to be in a place where diversity is not only accepted, but it's encouraged, and the response has been fantastic. So, yeah.
What's your name?
Monique.
Monique. And so Monique, so what were you doing before? You said corporate, you have your some skills, right?
Yeah, so I still work for Adidas Canada headquarters, so I'm a senior manager for key cities, so I manage Toronto and Vancouver in my day job, and then this is my passion.
And it's like passion, yeah, and your transferable skills, right?
Absolutely.
And you feel like you're doing something that has another level of meaning for community building and your family building.
Yes, yes, because
right?
I work with my daughters and my son sometimes.
Right.
So it's been a really good experience to show them also what does small business look like and how do we really create something for ourselves. You don't always have to be in a corporate world, but corporate skills help.
Of course, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I love the idea of multitasking and learning everything and putting yourself in different places, so it creates opportunity for wherever you want to be.
Exactly,
right?
Exactly, and it's creating opportunity even for like our community, because a lot of the friends of my kids, I hire them, and so where like a McDonald's wouldn't take them, we give them the real life experience here. So it's great to be a part of something of which they can take forward. And my daughter's in university and working here. She was actually offered a job before she started school. Brilliant. So yeah, we're blessed. We're really blessed. Yes.
And food, the menu. What would you say the menu's inspired by?
Our Jamaican heritage, really. So I'm half Jamaican, half Iranian. Didn't really grow up with my dad's side, so I'm really more engulfed into my Jamaican culture. My husband's Jamaican, so We do seafood as our primary protein, but we also incorporate other things. So we have our jerk wings, we have our festival. A lot of the sauces that we use are derived from Jamaican, seasonings, etc. So we find a way to really blend them all together and create something that I find is unique and it tastes good.
Were you at Stacked Market at one point?
No, we were going to. We were supposed to, and then we didn't end up going. It became very busy over the course of the summer,
good for you to
which
be
is
busy.
good.
Yeah.
It's good news story. But we're hoping to get more into the downtown core because we're based out of Brampton, Northeast Brampton. So we definitely want to start to move our way down into Distillery District and beyond.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
And how do can people book you for events and things like that?
Yes. Our website is www.mobseafood.com. And we're also on Instagram at mob_seafood, Snapchat, Twitter, everything Mob Seafood if you take a look. And we're able to be booked for private events. And we do cater from home on weekends as well. Yeah.
Great. It's so funny because I just met at the Toronto Outdoor Art Fair in Phillipsburg.
Yes.
I met a young artist man, brilliant artist, and he's also similar background. He's Iranian and Jamaican, like Persian Jamaican.
That's fantastic. It's rare. So.
And I thought he was unusual, right? And then you just said that, and I thought, ooh, something's going on. And suddenly all the Iranian Jamaicans are, all emerging, right? And it's funny because I took him around to meet some other black artists, and one of the booths, she was sharing it with an Iranian artist, and the Iranian man, he overheard him introduce himself, oh, you're Persian, and he came over and said, what? I heard Persian. And he says, and then he said, we should probably get somebody. The guy goes, but you don't look good. And then the kid said, oh yeah, I hear that all the time.
Right? 100%. I get like Somalian and Italian and all kinds of, it's weird. But I love our heritage because I think it's just a great blend of how we really amplify our diversity into something that is beautiful. And so,
And is there stuff from the cuisine of Iran or Persia that also you love and it inspires you in terms of food?
You know what? I can't lie. I really haven't tasted Persian food.
Okay.
I would say it's really all based from Jamaican because I go there quite often. Family, grandmother was very adamant on learning how to cook, and she gave such great tidbits. I wish I had listened more. So shout out, make sure you listen to grandma because she knows what she's talking about. But I think it's also just knowing how to kind of blend then and now together to create something that's really timeless. So it's been great.
So I love how you share that because I can tell the inspiration behind the fact that you're engaged by food, right? And food creation, all that.
I think there's such a huge connection between culture and food, right? I mean, automatic. That the tastes bring out a little snippet of what you see if you were to go to those countries, and I think it's such a great way to display your culture through your food and the connection. People really feel connected through food, and I found that actually through COVID is, it was hard because we were home and everybody was home, but you were able to find that connection through food and talk about how, you learned how to make bread through COVID or something, and it just gave you a feeling of satisfaction. So it's been good.
How to create comfort in your space,
yes,
right? And make your place feel homey.
That's
food
right.
is a part of home.
100%. It does. Yeah, it's been great.
Thank you so much for talking to me.
Thank you.
I wish you much success, continued success in the business.
Thank you so much.
And I'll post this on my, it's usually my YouTube page first.
Okay.
Which is VIS space RIA.
Okay.
And a Cloglo on Instagram, and you're on Instagram, so I'll tag you if I put something on Instagram as well.
Okay, that's great. Thank you. Sorry, your name again?
Douglas.
Douglas.
Yes.
Thank you for connecting, Douglas.
Beautiful. Take care.
Bye.
Bye-bye. So this is Mobi Seafood. And there's some of the contact folks that you wanna, and if you wanna scan this as well, it's really good. And then if you wanna see the menu, here, you got poutine, shrimp poutine, lobster poutine, wings combo, popcorn shrimp combo, mini mom oil, shrimp tacos, lobster tacos, patty, veggie patty, rage. prize wedges. See? So I love that this event chose to put this business here to support, you know, so black folks everywhere, right? Getting bigged up. I love it. Love it. All right. I actually love this neighborhood of Toronto, you know, but yeah, listen. All right, here we go. A good dress up situation I go on here, so now with people riding through. Okay. And forever deliveries going on.